The biggest little city in the world, Reno, Nevada, and one of the great venues, Mackey Stadium. We've reached a defining point in the season. Week 8 in a huge game here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Wyoming Cowboys and the Nevada Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Cowboys offense has the ball first today. And now we take a look at Caleb Komolafe, a 150-yard, 3-touchdown day while leading his team to victory in their last game.
Steady. I think that's the one thing the coach has been talking about with this running back all year long. Each and every week, this guy has been stepping up, and he's being a leader by the way he is in the locker room, on the practice field, and on game day. And I think you saw a fantastic performance the last time out. This team is winning games. They're in a good rhythm right now, in large part because of how well this guy's toting the rock.
And I think it's the identity of this team, right? Like, you can feel it. It's him. He is the identity. He's the heartbeat. He's the pulse. He's the consistent part that they really depend on. Like, no matter what the environment is throughout the season, they know they can lean on him. And the consistency has been there. So this offense goes through him. Look forward to watching him today against a pretty good defense.
One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Might as well give it to him again. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the back. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the 1st down. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Rides to the back. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He's got it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
On that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Man, that is exactly what you like to see. Early in the football game, be who you are. Be aggressive. You say you want to take some chances, go for it on 4th down, set the tone, run the football. Don't settle for 3s, Palmer. You settle for 3s a lot of times later in the game, you're regretting it.
It's the right time to go for it, too, because it's early, and even if you don't get it, the opponent has to drive the entire field. I think you send a very clear message to your team as a head coach when you make that decision early. I'm going to be aggressive. I trust you guys. We're here to win this football game, and we're going to take our shots when we can.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. Was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this 1st drive.
The Cowboys have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Throwing, Lewis. Trying to barrel in. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on 4th down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach, taking those risks. But when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the 4th down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finished with this drive together. You're right. Circle that 4th down. That was a big one.
The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a peek at them for the first time in this one. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. Just a miserable game in that loss last time out, throwing 5 interceptions. Looking for a man. It's Duncan. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just barely got rid of it.
You're welcome. That's what the defensive line just said to the secondary. Ball comes out quick, inaccurate. Why? Because we're getting pressure on the quarterback right away.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Picked off. What a play to set him up. The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They've got a first down here to open the period. Lewis. Here comes the heat. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And listen, QB job number 1, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
Just gets rid of that one.
You know, a big part of a quarterback's accuracy is his ability to step into throws. To be accurate, you've got to be able to be on balance, stepping in and following through. And because of that pass rush, that QB had no shot.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun. Out wide right, it's Givens. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Quick give. Looking for a crease. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Let's talk for a second about Nevada. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
The whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
Out wide left, it's Brown. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Pulls it on the option. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Makes the catch, it's Mosley. Could not make his way to the corner. And after that last completion, netted a big fat 0. They're looking at 2nd and 10. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Back to throw, it's Duncan. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And I absolutely understand wanting to make a play for your team, man, but you've got to know when to give it up. You're at this part of the field, man. This is the part of the field where you throw the football. You get rid of it. You don't take a sack, because what that does now to your field goal operation, it makes it a lot longer. Now the decision becomes a lot harder for this offense when he could have just thrown the football away and not taken the big loss.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, Dave.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
They're all over it. Going right and going deep. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from...
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Enough to move the chains. Oh, he's got some space. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. And the Cowboys trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Nevada. That's their 2nd. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They'll run it. Went right back to him, and again he is denied. It's 3rd and goal. The Wolfpack uses its final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. After getting nothing, would they try to throw it again on 3rd? Sneaks it into the end zone.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And the extra point is good.
Wyoming, 14. Nevada, 3.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pass. It's Duncan. Left side, it's Mosley. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They have just 3 measly points on the board, but trying to cobble a little something together here before halftime.
Yeah, make something happen.
He unleashes a long one. Goes high to pull it in. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And he's already made 1. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Back to the ground game on the left. At the 35, he's open. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Right back to the well. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the number 9 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's the Tigers who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. They start this 3rd quarter 1-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the air. It's Duncan. Pulls it in. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Ridley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Looks like the Wolfpack will pick up the first down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Nevada moved the chains through the air. Let's see if they throw it again on first down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Fresh set of downs going up top. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
There's just so much for this defense to think about right now. They've had strong side runs thrown at them. Now the counter. They know that this offense can work in the play action off of all these base runs too. So much offensive volume this defense needs to worry about at this point in the game.
Keeps it himself. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he was able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks rolling.
He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground. The Wolfpack now operating in the red zone. Out wide left, it's Brown. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They are getting deep into the playbook. 11th play of the drive. Dropping back, it's Duncan. Lets it fly. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. He'll try the left side. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Give him 114 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Might as well run him again. Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
Here we go. Ready. 1, 2, 3.
They'll run it. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, one of the best compliments you can pay a running back is they get stronger as the game goes on. This guy's been awesome all game long, and you're seeing it here in the fourth quarter. He's trying to ice this thing and close it out, still running strong.
The Cowboys are marching down the field. Hand it to the back. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Here's Lewis to throw. Look out! Looking for room at the 30. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
I tell you what, coaches want you to do your best work late in the ball game. He did his best work. Great job taking off. Biggest run of the day after grinding this game out, makes it explosive, now trying to put this game in a good situation.
The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. The give. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Eight-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Here we go, ready. 1-18, go.
Keep it on the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give as they work on that clock. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on 1st down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The handoff. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. And the Cowboys trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Wyoming! With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, dude.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. There he goes. The tap. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Wyoming. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways. You get the pick 6 right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting, keep throwing the football, try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
To the air, it's Duncan. Spins away from the defense. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Nevada. That's their second. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Nevada going quickly. Wants to go up top on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Left side is Quigley. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Wolfpack picked up that last first down with a completion. Let's see what they do here. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Second and long here. They'll go to the air. Right side, it's Givens. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Duncan. Rushes on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They are controlling the ball. Ninth play of the drive. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Oh, pressure's coming. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Man, do I love being a defense.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. He's looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
Working on the right. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Throwing, Lewis. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! Meadow on the end zone, he's got it! They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. And the extra point was good to finish things off.
Wyoming, 35. Nevada, 16.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. One more play to pad the stats. Scanning the field, it's Duncan. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are, but when you